Many of us can remember the memorable images of the Berlin Wall being dismantled some 20 years ago and the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe. It was a process that began the reunification of the European family of nations, a process that culminated some 5 years ago when 10 countries joined the European Union, 8 of them former communist countries. This week, MEPs have been celebrating that historic and unparalleled achievement here in Strasbourg, a city which is itself very symbolic of European unity. With the European elections less than a month away, the event was a chance to reflect on how the past 5 years have changed those 10 countries for the better.
I think it was a win-win situation, and especially being a German, I can only tell you that we are surrounded by countries, and especially we are neighbors of the new countries, and I think it was for both sides a very good thing, and I'm very hopeful that it can continue.
This was a unique and historic achievement of the European Union, and Slovenians do not regret the decision to enter the Union. We feel more free, more secure, and we like this new opportunity, so there is no alternative.
That was historical and a turning point in our history, not only in terms of the geopolitical context, but also in the very individual human beings' life experience as well.
You tend to talk about the enlargement in the perspective of countries and states, but you tend to forget that it is an enlargement about democracy, rule of law, market economy, and seen in that perspective it's a tremendous success.
It's something it's never have been in history that from Estonia to Portugal you could cross without crossing any border or without being asked for show your documents. So Europe is together, stronger than ever, and in that sense the reunification which happened 5 years ago was a symbolic gesture.
Speaking to the assembled guests, the chairman of the EPP-ED group, Joseph Daul, said that the historic enlargement of 5 years ago had sealed the reunification of Europe. He pointed out that the group includes MEPs from all the EU's 27 member states, some of whom he said were heroes who had suffered under communism and worked tirelessly to bring their countries into the EU. The president of the European Commission, José Manuel Barroso, also addressed the gathering and praised the EPP-ED group's role in promoting EU enlargement.
Let me recall that this legislature started with the near doubling of the European Union member states. We can now state 5 years later that the enlargement was a success in institutional, political and economic terms for the citizens of all the new member states, as well as for the Commission and the European Parliament. I was deeply moved when some days ago I was in Warsaw, in the EPP Congress, when I was listening to Lech Walesa. I was deeply moved when I saw that it is possible now, countries that were before under the Warsaw Pact, to be together with all of us around the same values of peace and freedom and solidarity.
The celebration ended on a high note, or rather several high notes, played from the harmonica of Slovenian MEP Aleš Peterle. Since those 10 countries joined the EU 5 years ago, Romania and Bulgaria have also become members. And with Croatia expected to join the EU within a couple of years, the enlargement of the EU continues, supported by the EPP-ED group. For more information on the group's policies on enlargement, please visit our website, epp-ed.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.